Guys, let me ask you something a bit personal. Have you ever had to wake up in the middle of the night, over and over again, just because your bladder wouldn't let you rest? You've barely fallen asleep, and then you have to get up to go to the bathroom. When you get back to bed, it's hard to fall asleep again. You feel tired, irritated, and wake up groggy for the rest of the day. Many men over 60 often reassure themselves. It's just old age, it's normal. But let me be honest with you. That's not just aging. Deep down, there's an issue related to your prostate, and it's silently stealing your sleep, your energy, and your health. Over the years, I've seen many male patients ignore this sign. They think that insomnia and nighttime urination are just natural parts of getting older. But the truth is, interrupted sleep at night doesn't just leave you tired. It raises your blood pressure, weakens your immune system, and even increases your risk of heart disease. And the culprit? A tiny little gland about the size of a walnut sitting right under your bladder. If you're over 60 and often waking up in the middle of the night, pay close attention. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to share what's really going on, why it's happening, and most importantly, what you can do to reclaim your sleep and protect your prostate before things get worse. The prostate may seem small, only about the size of a walnut, but it plays a crucial role in the male body. Normally, this gland produces fluid that nourishes sperm and is located just below the bladder, surrounding the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of the body. But once you hit 60, the body begins to change. Testosterone levels gradually decline, and the prostate cells are affected by years of inflammation and hormonal imbalances. As a result, the prostate can become enlarged, a condition known medically as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. When the prostate grows larger, it's like a hand squeezing the urethra. You may notice difficulty urinating, a weak stream, or taking longer to empty your bladder. More importantly, the enlarged prostate puts pressure on the bladder, making it overly sensitive. Even when it holds only a small amount of urine, it sends signals to the brain saying, "You need to go." And this is exactly why so many men over 60 find themselves waking up in the middle of the night. It's not because they drink too much water or because they're light sleepers. It's because the bladder is constantly being irritated. The result? Sleep gets broken into short, fragmented chunks, and the body never enters deep, restorative sleep. What's concerning is that this condition doesn't stop at poor sleep. Night after night, your health begins to decline, your memory weakens, your blood pressure fluctuates, and it all starts with one small gland under the bladder, the prostate. Why sleep loss from prostate issues is more dangerous than you think. Some people have told me, "Doc, it's just a few times waking up at night. I still have energy in the morning." But guys, the real danger lies in how it creeps in quietly, day after day, and your body slowly pays the price. When sleep is interrupted, your body can't enter deep sleep, the stage where the brain restores memory, muscles regenerate, and hormones are balanced. Chronic sleep deprivation is like driving a car without ever refueling. The result? Daytime fatigue, poor memory, irritability. And at night, the vicious cycle repeats itself. Nighttime urination, sleep loss, exhaustion. And it doesn't stop there. Studies show that men over 60 who don't get quality sleep are at a significantly higher risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even testosterone decline. Some even fall into depression or lose their zest for life. I once treated a patient, Mr. John, 68 years old. At first, he thought losing sleep was just part of getting older. But after a few years, he ended up in the hospital with skyrocketing blood pressure and irregular heart rhythms. The root cause? An enlarged prostate that had been disrupting his sleep for years. So don't dismiss waking up multiple times a night as just a minor annoyance. It's your body sending a warning that something more serious is going on. If ignored, the price may not just be your sleep, but your long-term health. Solutions and control. The good news is that sleep problems caused by prostate issues aren't inevitable. You can take control and improve this condition, starting today with just a few small lifestyle changes. First, pay attention to when you drink fluids. Many people have the habit of drinking tea, coffee, or alcohol in the evening to relax. But these drinks are actually sleep disruptors. They stimulate the bladder and force you to wake up multiple times. If you want better sleep, minimize fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before bed and avoid caffeine and alcohol altogether in the evening. Second, gentle daily exercise is key. Simple exercises like Kegels help strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, improving urinary control. A brisk 15 to 20-minute walk or some light yoga stretches can also reduce pressure on the bladder and support deeper sleep. I've had patients who, after just 1 month of regular movement, significantly reduce their nighttime trips to the bathroom. Third, eat the right foods. Lycopene in tomatoes, antioxidants in pomegranate, and omega-3 fatty acids in fatty fish have all been shown to benefit prostate health. On the other hand, cut back on salt, fried foods, and processed meats. They can increase inflammation and worsen prostate enlargement. Finally, don't skip regular health checkups. A PSA blood test or prostate ultrasound can catch early signs of trouble. The earlier it's detected, the simpler and more effective the treatment will be. Brothers, no one wants to spend their later years battling restless nights. With just a few small changes, you can protect your prostate, sleep more peacefully, and enjoy life to the fullest. Brothers, as you can see, waking up multiple times a night isn't just a normal part of getting older. It's a clear signal that your prostate is calling for help. If ignored, the consequences go far beyond sleep loss. It can trigger a cascade of problems, heart issues, memory decline, and a decline in your overall health. The good news is you can take control. With just a bit of attention to your habits, regular exercise, and routine health checkups, nighttime urination and sleep disruption can improve significantly. And once you get your sleep back, you'll feel stronger, sharper, and more confident in everyday life. Now, I want to hear from you. How many times do you wake up each night to go to the bathroom? Drop your number in the comments. I read every single one. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button to support the channel, share it with friends your age so they too can learn how to care for their prostate. And most importantly, hit subscribe to the Senior Vitality Now channel. Because in the next videos, I'll be sharing even more tips to help men over 60 maintain their health, sleep, and long-lasting vitality.